Well, Madeleine Albright, the first woman to serve as U.S. Secretary of State, has died. She was a central figure in the Clinton administration. Secretary Albright first served as UN ambassador to the United Nations, U.S. ambassador rather, to the United Nations before becoming the nation's top diplomat. She championed the expansion of NATO and pushed the alliance to intervene in the Balkans to stop genocide and ethnic cleansing. UN Ambassador Linda Thomas-Greenfield honored Albright while addressing the UN General Assembly today. Take a listen.
Secretary Albright was a mentor. She was my boss, both as Secretary of State. I worked with her in Georgetown. She was a colleague, and she was a friend over several decades. She was a trailblazer and a luminary, and she was the first woman to serve as Secretary of State. She left an indelible mark on the world and on the United Nations. Our country and our United Nations are stronger for her service. I always would say she used to talk about the pins she wore. I always wore her on my shoulder. Her story, a story of fleeing Czechoslovakia as a refugee at a young age and rising in the highest levels of the US government, has echoed in my mind amid the current crisis in Ukraine. And I hope to do justice for her memory today. I'm sure that we will have an opportunity to remember Secretary Albright and honor her many contributions in the days ahead. But today I grieve her as my friend and extend my condolences to her family.
Beautiful words and a beautiful tribute there. Secretary Albright was also an author and professor at Georgetown University. Her family says she died of cancer. She was 84 years old. We'll be right back.